What's going on here? Let's see if I can see you guys. Okay, if I go to my channel, oh, okay. Just a second, you guys. Okay, there's that. Okay. Is this where you guys are? Okay, I see this. Oh! Oh, I think it worked. Just a sec. Let me double check. Hi, you guys. Just let me double check because it wasn't showing on what I'm confused because this is not showing on my channel page. But at least I can see you now. I guess. Okay, this is weird. I guess I'll just ignore it because we're all here. Are we? Well, I guess we'll find out, is all I can say. So, okay. How are you guys? I feel like I'm cramming for finals with the amount of lives I've done. This is kind of crazy. How are you guys? I'm so happy to see you. This is such an incredible month. We have a lot to talk about, but mostly just right now, get it in your head that the greatness you're going to be feeling with this Pisces new moon is your energy. You're going to protect it because I'll explain later. Don't give it away. These good things you're going to feel from the top of the head to the bottom of your toes and everywhere in between and in your aura. That is your creation. Don't give anyone else credit for that. And other people are going to be feeling it too. So it's nothing outside of you. It is yours to own and protect. And there's going to be foolery and there might be deception. It can be confusing. That is why we want to just really always focus upon you, because it's going to get so easy to get pulled into something else that's not you or real, okay? But let me check in real quick, okay? I just had to say that real quick. How are you guys doing? Ooh, Stace Cadet is here. Let me get my 4 cards. These 4 cards are for what the clearing and the hope. Okay, so 4 cards, 4 cards, 4 cards. This, I'm not touching this today. But I need 4 cards. We need 4 cards. So how are you guys doing? Nice to see all of you. You guys, this is kind of crazy. So last night there were weird energies I walked into and I had to leave that right then. Again, there's some foolery and trickery. Was it an orb? Was it not an orb? There was an orb, but what I thought was an orb was not the orb. But there was indeed an orb. It's hard to see. And the thing is, with our home, we're discovering a lot of orbs. And like going back and looking at old videos when we moved here. And it's like, what? What's that? So they're definitely here. Which is kind of cool. Okay, whoopsie, tarot. Well, this fell out. Well, thank you. This is so what this new moon Pisces is all about. And everything going forward, magic. Stacy, Getting that. Our number 2, who's here? Oops. Pammee. Pammee has, ooh, I like that, releasing the burdens. So all the top 4 are always representative of our little community. This is why I like to go here, because it's like the bigger pulse. Who's next? Patti Smith High. Whoops. You're number 3. Ooh, the Hierophant. Church, structure, the establishment. Who's next? And Carmen. Carmen has, ooh, the Knight of Swords reversed. I feel confusion ahead for us. Rewriting, intelligence, info, ops. Carmen. Okay, so we have those. We have those noted. Whew. So, nice to see all of you. You can grab your pen and paper now. The new moon is not until 3:30 in the morning on the Eastern time zone. But we might write some things for clarification's sake, because we were in heavy duty eclipse energy, the last lunation on top of the Aquarius new moon. Lunation we hadn't seen in 1,000 years. What I'm just getting at is it doesn't hurt to write at any point during this, because it's almost like every day is a new moon, because of the extraordinary cosmic space that we're in and how rare that it is, and how, yeah, it's asking to be molded. It's malleable. So we might write. It depends on where we go with this, because there's so much. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. More coffee. Also, I know the news has been really, really confusing. The news hasn't been covering the news that they should be. The tell tonight is, yes, Cuomo's investigation needs to be finished. But we can handle that after the Attorney General, DA, all that. Get done with the Trumps, okay? Let's just let who was in line first to go on the justice ride, the scales of justice ride first, okay? So there's that. They're still talking about Tucker and now Elon Musk. All channels, everywhere, every network in the trends. That's the tell. Every single time, and this has been going on since Wednesday, they're covering up, they're distracting someone or something. So then this evening, I finally did the Mar-a-Lago TAROTSCOPE, and holy crap, that's why I did that quick video, because I wanted to catch you up from what was going on last week. Because, you guys, this new moon, Pisces, Donald's getting his arse whooped badly. And we, the people, are the center of the universe and the apple of the universe's eye. So what I wanted to say, because all those stories were going on, just tune in and watch Press Secretary Psaki's daily press conference, because that is half hour, 45 minutes, all the daily, it's the stuff that's going on right now. Did you guys know what even happened today? There was stuff going on with the Treasury, the good news about checks starting to go out soon. But I saw this earlier this week, totally forgot. President Biden held his very first international summit today with the Quad, which I think is like Japan, Australia, India. I don't know what the other country is. I want to say New Zealand, but I think they're kind of lumped in with Australia, even though they're their own. But they're talking about the Pacific and the aggression by China. And our NSA guy, I can't remember his name, was talking about how this was the first international summit of countries who value democracy and the pressure that they're going to be applying to China. Am I buffering yet? Talking about tech and cyber. This is like Donald's worst nightmare to be happening. There were other things that happened, but this was huge news. Huge, huge, huge news. Okay. So, you guys. I wanted to simplify things with this chart, this new Moon Pisces chart, because it's not going to be simple. But it is going to be filled up with so much pixie dust, magical feel. It's going to be intoxicating. It's the hangover we're going to have when these aspects are gone. It's going to hurt. We are going to be riding into the first day of spring with these aspects, with this high. And it has everything to do with the placement of Venus and Neptune so close to the sun and the moon. And look, there's Chiron right there to heal old wounds. It is going to be so intoxicating. It's going to feel like new love. If your kids go on spring break, don't be surprised if they come home. They're like, I found the love of my life. We're getting married. It is so intoxicating, you guys. It's so delicious. It's so empowering. And oh my God, we have Mercury at the midpoint of this. Oh, it's really, really, really delicious. It's going to be so healing. The thing about Pisces and Neptune and Jupiter, especially Neptune. Neptune rules our bodies of water. Water where if you're out a huge lake, the ocean, you can see the horizon, and everywhere you look is just water. It's endless. You never know, you don't know where it ends. You can't tell the directions from one space to another. You can't tell where the horizon begins and the sky ends. It's everywhere. And then if you look a little farther, you can still keep going. So this is the endless thing. So whatever you get swooped up in, there's going to be a quality of endlessness and intoxication. It's going to feel like anything is possible. So the flip side of those two fish swimming around a circle, the flip side is that you have the intoxication, you have the hangover, you have the inspiration, you have the deception. Neptune also rules oil, it rules toxins. So this month too, maybe we discover hidden toxins, but this month too will also be good to keep drinking a lot of water, keep cleansing that body, keep the body hydrated, because I don't even know what to expect, because we're coming off these two very powerful lunations before. In January, the Saturn-Pluto conjunction finally had its round of its new moon. It waited a year for that to happen. So all that restructuring had to happen. This round 2 was the new moon in Aquarius. We're in the final vestiges of that. That picked up the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction right away and got to work. The rise and fall of royalty, leaders, science, people, humanitarian efforts, our networks, our friends. And now Pisces is like, oh, Capricorn did that, which is in that Pisces friends. And then they're like, Aquarius did that, which is in Pisces real estate, the 12th house of secrets, healing, recuperation, hidden enemies. toxins, oils. And in just a few days, we're going into the first day of spring. And this first day of spring is the first spring, the first time in 3 years we will not have Saturn and Capricorn taunting us, belittling us, throwing obstruction and blocks in our way, where we don't feel like the screws are being put to us from somewhere outside. Because the first day of spring, ushering everything in, that's Aries' job to do. Aries is a cardinal sign. Capricorn is a cardinal sign. So right on the get-go, at the beginning of the zodiacal year, it has been hard dealing with authority. This is the first time in 3 years we're not going to have that Saturn there. And because Saturn's not there, we're not dealing with Saturn-Pluto type of stuff. Pluto is still in Capricorn. But next year is our Pluto return. That's the final leg in the three stages, I'm calling them, that we go through. 2020 was about, I need to write this down. I should have just written all that down. So we have 3 stages. We have the 2020. God, I'm so glad that's gone. On January 12, 2020 was the great Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Talked about that every day last year. Then miraculously, in the last days of 2020, we had this Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, the great conjunction, which really got started. I'm calling this the work of 2021. 2022. In February. This is the ball buster, you guys. It is our Pluto return. We are kissing it right now. Our natal Pluto is at 27 degrees Capricorn. Transit Pluto right now is in the early minutes of Capricorn. It's at 26 Capricorn. At the end of the year, you know, Pluto's going to retrograde, but at the end of the year, it will be in Capricorn. It'll be in that degree. But when we finally pass up this point, we'll be in February. And then we're going to have retrogrades again, and it'll be ironing out its work until 2025. Okay? This is all the work. So 2020 hard sucked. 2021, we get a reprieve. You know, we're just dealing with, like, you know, Saturn, Uranus square, eclipse. You know, so it's kind of like the normal stuff. But this thing I have my eye on. This is about a 250 to 300 year orbit with Pluto. This is my hypothesis on why I think that democracies don't survive 250, 300 years. I mean, they survive longer, but in some point they have an upheaval, like a civil war, and where their constitution is rewritten. People don't really go much farther, and historically they haven't. So this is what we're in the middle of. On top of that, like I said earlier, oh, that's another red one. Wow. December, we're going to go back to December with the new moon in Sag. January, we had the new moon in Capricorn. February, new moon Aquarius. This was at 23 degrees. I think this was at 22 to 23 degrees. This was at 23 degrees. And looky here. March, we have the new moon Pisces. 23 degrees Pisces. And it collides here. Because this was a new moon solar eclipse. 30, 60, 90 degrees. This entire lunation is a square to this new moon in Sagittarius. So, squares are crisis points. Mars, the planet, rules, squares, tensions, crisis points, things happen. So in all this good feeling stuff, we are going to have a clash of the gods and the planets again. But this time, when Pisces, this new moon, is in square to what happened at this new moon, this is what's, I don't know what to expect. Stuff is going to happen. So this new moon solar eclipse, holy crap, you guys, was on Monday, December 14th. It was at 11:16. It happened during the day. The sun and moon were, high noon, conjunct the midheaven in the skies for everyone to see. And 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, we are here at this new moon in Pisces. It's just minding its own business. It's not an eclipse, but from here to here, Saturn Pluto had its first new moon. The Saturn Jupiter happened and had its first new moon. The structural qualitative differences that these horoscopes basically are built on are totally different on what's beneath them. The GOP is totally kissing Donald's hand, la la la, like Rachel Maddow said. They believe they are still operating in this old way, and they're trying to get all the structures to go back to how things were before. But the world keeps spinning. They are several years behind the times in some regards. All of us who have done their homework are in this nice, bright, fresh, clean, sparkly, creative space. We went through 2020. We went through this non-existent transition period, a coup committed against our government, and we're still here. Do not give your energy away. This is going to be incredibly magic. People are going to get swept up into the past. They're going to romanticize the past. They're going to romanticize the things ahead of them. No. Know your boundaries, who you are, because Pisces has a really difficult time with boundaries. They are psychic sponges. They can get really enmeshed really easily. I noticed that a lot with my daughter when she was a baby. It was just really weird. Like there was like no separation. She thought like we're the same person, you know? Really interesting. What's going on? Oh, okay. Okay. So it's going to be intoxicating. I want you guys to enjoy this energy because we have worked so hard to feel so good. The limits of this are, don't overestimate yourself. Be careful of your blinds. I'm going to tell you guys all this stuff. I'm going to forget. I forget this stuff all the time. So your blind spot will need tending to. How you share these energies, you're going to have to tend to. But will be a really good time daily to practice grounding so that you are putting your energies into the earth, your signature, and that they're coming up through you with your signature and nobody else's. The other thing is this GQP, Donald, the Six Wands mob, these dictators thrive on this fluid environment. This Neptune also gaslighting, lying, deception. That's all on the table. But again, operating from two totally different platforms. What I really like about this in dealing with people who are on two totally different platforms, like even the Q, the weirdo, those Qs, they are going to get it. That stuff is going to get confusing, but it's almost like when you get so saturated into something that it just gives way by sheer weight of what it's holding. And the thing is, Pisces has the skill of doing this gentle healing where you're healing day in, day out, and you don't even realize it until a transit changes, or you look back a month ago and you're like, what happened? What happened here? This used to be like this. And then all of a sudden you're like, what happened? Well, that's the magic. Where's the magic? Oh, that's another board. That's the magic that's happening. So what I like is that the Pisces heals the ego. It kind of fools the ego in its boundaries and what it's able to do. And it slowly dissolves those things. So I think that, okay, so if this is a good time, people who might be caught up in other conspiracy theories, this is really where love wins and kind of blankets everyone, and those boundaries wash away, and then you come back like, what just happened? It's something's going to happen with this gaslighting stuff, that it comes from a different time, and there's some work to do here, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So in that area, I am optimistic. Whatever you do this month, please don't fall in love and get married and elope. It's going to be that intoxicating. Let's wait until after we get into, spring, and after we have that new moon in Aries before we start really acting on this energy. And this is part of the brilliance, the genius of the job of Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac, because Pisces has been there, has been everywhere, understands how the entire zodiac feels, is the healer, is there for you. But in order for Aries to prepare to take the whole zodiac with them into a new zodiacal year, the stuff has to get cleaned up. We got to get rid of that baggage. Pisces kind of does that. Cleans it all up, gets it sparkly, fills it up, juices it up with potential and optimism. And if there was any time that this nation needs optimism and hope, this is it. So that's my only warning. Be careful. Just be careful. Own your energy. Decide what energies you want to release. But keep them tight, because like Aries is launching us into a new zodiacal year. Your Pisces energy is going with it. You want it to go in it healthy. You don't want it to come back at you and be weaponized against you because of a blind spot. Okay, because that can happen easily. It's easily taken advantage of and exploited. So enjoy the whole, know your boundaries. Okay, let me check in with you guys. Hi, you guys. Oh, wait, I need coffee. You guys are going to be goofy. Hi there. Okay. Yes. Yes. Tend to your blind spot. You got it. Yes. So, oh my gosh. So let's talk about this horoscope over Washington, D.C. It's so amazing. First, what do we have on the Ascendant? You guys know the Ascendant is the sign in the east, the sign coming up over the eastern horizon. It's giving birth to this moment. This sets the tone for this lunation for the next month. And boy, oh boy, looky how big this first house is. It's got all of Pisces. I love this because Pisces now is intercepted, the sign. You can see the first house starts here in late degrees Aquarius. It ends almost midway through Aries. Pisces is in there. I really, really like this because this contains Pisces. They cannot act outside of their domain and who they are on the East Coast in Washington, D.C. So it's going to be able to clamp down on the deception. Teehee. And this is what makes me so happy. Look at this. On the Ascendant. Oh, first of all, this is at 5:21 a.m. The moon, sun and moon are in this first house. They're going to rise over the horizon. I mean, it's just like maybe an hour and a half from sunrise, maybe. And when the sun and moon rise, they're going to hit this point of 27 degrees Aquarius. And that's the United States natal moon. The U.S. moon is 27 degrees Aquarius, and that represents the people. So we, the people, are sitting pretty. We come first. This is what dominates Washington, D.C. We, the people. And she's so powerful because two things happened. At the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, you know, the thing that changes world power and structure. Yeah, you guys know that thing, right? Well, Pallas Athena, Wonder Woman, she that was Diana, but she's part of the four women, you know, who are part of that energy. So I just say Wonder Woman because it's easy and I like to, and it's cool. And I wish I could wear some cool bracelets. Pew, pew, pew. Pallas Athena is right there at 26 degrees. Pallas Athena has incredible, because she was born of her father's head, she sits there with him. She has equal power to that of her other brothers. There's no hierarchy with these kids. I think her brothers, like Jupiter and all them, Pallas Athena is an equal. She is a master when it comes to strategy and the military. And she is an artist. Powerful. She rises 1 minute before this new moon. She sets the tone. She is conjunct transit Mercury at 26 degrees Aquarius. So this Mercury packs a punch for women, wonderful Wonder Women, the feminine, we the people, and also at that Saturn-Pluto conjunction, Venus was at 28 degrees Pisces. So here we have, we the people are couched in such a precious, visionary, innovative, humanitarian bubble. We've got the power of messaging. We've got the power of fight. We've got the power of love. This is us. I've got goosebumps. It's like such an exceptional time to be an American with our leadership. On top of that, this ascendant is the midpoint from Pluto, which is also 26 degrees. And over here, the sun and moon, 23 degrees. I mean, this creates more levels of synergy, transformation, the power, life and death. This is an area of secret. It's kissing the 11th house cusp and the sun and moon. We the people and our president. We the people are so incredibly strong through this lunation. And this is coming off all that stuff the last couple months. Okay? That's just getting started. This is just at 5:21 a.m. This is us. We're kind of awesome now. The rest of the world doesn't know it yet. We don't know it because we are still trying to settle our energies into normalcy. But this is what's happening for us. We have Venus and Neptune conjunct at 19 and 20 degrees, Pisces in the first house of identity. We are love. We are healing. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. Neptune is way out there beyond Saturn, beyond Uranus. That is like filtering in the mergoats at your fingertips. That cosmic love is right there. And what is at the back of this love we're going to be experiencing? I don't even have words. The sun and the moon, the president, we the people, the warmth of our solar system. And beyond that, close to us, is this common wound we have to heal. And all of this is happening in the first house of who we are. We're here to love one another. Our president loves us. We love one another. We're here for one another. We've got a problem to solve and heal before as we go on into the first day of spring, because the first day of spring is right here. This is our creative platform. So when I say please don't give away your, well, you really can't because there's nobody over here. This is blank. But really preserve that. It's your touchstone. You are alive. You didn't quit. You didn't have to leave. You're here. And now this is kind of like your parting gift of these 2 years going into now the rest of this year and planning for 2022 and our Pluto return. So we need to have our eyes on that as well. Okay, let me get some water. Okay. You didn't get your notification. I know, you guys, it's I don't know what else to do. It's very clear to me, especially in the last couple weeks, things have just been really locked down that much more. But we do what we can do. I know that there were some hearings talking about Google and all them and antitrust. And it's like they're also trying to hold on for dear life in what they're doing because they want to keep their data. They want to keep their stuff going. Here's a candle. I've had that lit. Okay, so that's that. Now, that former guy is going to be so pissed. We have all this juicy stuff happening for us. And once again, he's going to return to the skies over Washington, D.C. because this 23-degree mark is an exact square to the midheaven in Washington, D.C. In fact, the United States, this is at 11 degrees Sag. This USA Ascendant is right here at 12 degrees Sagittarius. So who USA is on display for the whole world to see. And who USA is and Donald's fuckery, is on display. What he did since December 14th. Those deals he was making. I think it was around this time is when General Charles Flynn was approved to be part of the defense. Donald submitted his name to be part of the Defense Department around Thanksgiving. And he was approved right around here. There will be more information from the Defense Department, General Flynn, both of them. The asteroids over here had to do with our abuser it's just going to pop open. We really don't have anything going on over here. Except, you know, that Wuhan asteroid at 16 degrees that's still warring with Donald. There is a big, huge... Holy crap, you guys. Speaking of Wuhan asteroid. Oh, I didn't get to talk about the pretty happy asteroids with this either. I just wanted to keep my horoscope clean because there was so much going on. But look at this. Here, am I done? Where is it? 5, 10. Oh, man. The asteroid America. Remember how was kicking butt in that chart that extinguished the bombs last night? That was cool. America asteroid is right here at 16 Pisces. So we the people with all of our goodness, before we hit Venus and love, we hit America first. America is going to set the tone with love. You guys, this is like written in the stars. We're so in love with our country and each other. It's just going to be so healing. Except for this assholio up here, because his 16 Sagittarius, that's Don Julio's natal Wuhan asteroid. Now, I think all of you have heard about Wuhan asteroid, but let's just... This is such a bugger. I need a thing to clean. What happened to it? Where are all my tissues? Where'd they go? Oh, use this one. Okay. Wuhan asteroid. Tell me, guys, who's Wuhan? It is named for that city in China. This Wuhan asteroid, man. Oh, and Texas is going to get it. Texas meaning governor. All those, they're going to get blasted again. This is like the follow-up. Let's stay on Wuhan, though. Wuhan asteroid, it orbits between Mars and Jupiter. Think military. It has about a 4-year orbit. It has the devastating power to decidedly, totally destroy everything and attack in one's blind spot, like Pearl Harbor, like the 1918 Spanish flu. See, I think it has qualities. It's a lot of fire and water. It has an affinity for it. It has a lot of affinity for this Jupiter to like really expand and explode things multidimensionally out and within. It has qualities of 9/11 and most recently Texas's deep freeze. This is what freaking Wuhan asteroid does if it's angled just right. So the last couple weeks, Donald's Wuhan asteroid has been fighting with transit Wuhan asteroid, which in this chart, it's at 16 degrees. No, that's America. So this is, this asshole. Julio. What's going to be very public then in this lunation? Quickly on, his warring asteroid in the skies, what United States stands for, Donald's war, and remember, this point shares precise points with leadership of Russia and China in their horoscopes. It is in exact square at this new moon. Cannot get away from this. This is going to be in the skies all month long. His war on the United States of America. And whatever he did since the Sagittarius new moon on December 14th. I mean, did anything happen since December 14th, anybody? Because that new moon eclipse was at 23 Sagittarius. It's in square to the sun and moon here. On display all month long. And Wuhan asteroid, holy crap. Oh my God, you guys. This is why you have to keep your energy to yourself, okay? This month, this is why you have to be careful, because this crap where there's no boundaries, you can't see your blind spot, blah, 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 blah. Wuhan Asteroid is at 23 degrees Pisces right now. That might be us, we the people, and President Biden are going to lob some Wuhan bombs back at Donald and take this down. There's implicitly a war, a hidden war, going on that's been active for at least 2 weeks. It really comes to a head now because it is squaring this, where is it? This eclipse. So Wuhan Asteroid is at 23. Now, maybe this is the lunation he's taken down, because remember, and I don't want to get too excited, but I can't help my voice going up high because it might happen. This new moon solar eclipse was conjunct on December 14th. It was conjunct the south node. The south node of the moon, the ecliptic path around the earth, which was all about releasing a solar figure. And the first one to release a solar figure on that day, December 14th, was Bill Barr. He quit. He released Donald right away. Now, that might have been planning, but what about that timing? So this is about releasing a solar figure. This is when Donald started losing his grip on everyone. On top of it, the 23-degree Sagittarius is the USA natal Galactic Center of the universe. So this is where the divine feminine rose and woke November 18th, 2019 to take over the world. Hey, Kamala Harris. Her signature was all over that horoscope. That was conjunct the USA Galactic Center. You know, the big black hole in the middle of our galaxy that's supposedly the birthplace of the sun? Yeah. So it's like, hey, we're done with you. We're going to release you. It's like letting him go, and then he gets sucked up into the Galactic Center. Gone. So this is why I think he's kind of a goner with this arrangement. Oh my goodness, it's already 10:30. Okay, we might have to take just like a 3-minute break here soon. Okay. Why am I talking slow or too much? And holy crap, he is getting his arse handed to him. You know why? Because look at this 17-degree mark. Sagittarius, what's that? I can't hear you. Oh, that's the Potomac. This is the United States defenses. Every time, the Potomac defends us. Never lets us down. So at the Midheaven, over Washington, D.C., we have at 12 degrees, the United States Ascendant, who we are, hello. Then, who we are, we have this assholio, 16 degrees Wuhan, fighting America. And then Potomac says, listen up, I'm going to do this. You can't do this. And then kicks him down the Galactic Center black hole. So we've got defenses all over this. Who? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have Cupid here and Hong Kong. So we're going to flush them down the black hole because we have an agreement with our friends and networks, think USA allies, because we are getting a makeover with our friendships and networks here with this 27 degrees Aquarius. Remember, this is all friends, our friends. This is like NATO, UN, our allies, Five Eyes. So the thing right on the cusp here over Washington, D.C., who are we? We're done with you. Flush them down the toilet. Cupid agreements. But it's just not, or Cupido. It's not just any Cupid. It's at 4 degrees Capricorn. That was the new moon eclipse on Christmas, December 25th, 2019. This was the thing that ended up with General Soleimani. So our friends agree, we're going to find, he's going to come up again, you guys. And then Hong Kong is going to be getting sucked into this as well. That's where that asteroid is. There's like a big weird world warring type of stuff going on out there. But it's because of, they've all hired mercenary armies to do each other in. And I think Hong Kong funds that as well. So we've got, and now it's intercepted. It's locked in here. These guys cannot get away from that. And our allies, they know stuff. They know things. Who else is Washington is over here. Hi, George. You guys, wasn't that tarot reading with George? Oh my gosh, here he is again. With President Washington, just so amazing last night. I loved that message. If you haven't seen it, it's in the timestamps from last night. I don't know how he came up. Oh, because it had to do with the mystery person bomber. Who are you? And how and why did the bombs not go off? It's because this guy did some foolery. I outlined. It's so amazing. So anyway, yeah. Hi, George. He's at 12 degrees Virgo. So here we are. We the people, USA. Partners. Open enemies. George is working with our partners and he's fighting off our enemies. So not, and I am. Just like last night. I did. I am. Yes, I am. Okay. Anything else we got down here? I will just put here, we have the asteroid Moscow at 22 Aries. We've got the we have Mars in Gemini. Now, in the USA chart, this area is actually over here, which is not a very fortunate area for anybody. This has to do with public servants and military. Russia, oh shit. Okay, so Russia asteroid is here with Mars, aggression. We're going to be finding out about aggression. And because the USA moon is in this house too, Russia's aggression against the United States and our military. And there's the north node of the moon, our destiny, where we're going. 14 degrees Gemini. It's right there. So home is defending whatever's going on the ground in DC. It's our destiny, our purpose to defend home and our people. There's no qualms about it. That's what it's about. Okay. Anything else here? Holy crap, you guys. You know what else? Okay. The universe is so in love with us. Okay, all this good stuff that I said about us, how awesome we are, we're so in love, America's got our back, we're going to fight this Yahoo off. The part of fortune, the thing that gives you good luck, you know, if you need to leverage some luck, it's conjunct the Ascendant. It's right here. Think the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, we the people, 27 degrees Aquarius, right here with Pallas Athena, with our communications, our networks, and love. I mean, this is really, really good. So I fill yourself up with your love. Don't give it away or let it. I mean, you can give it away, you know, people you love. But you know what I mean. Just, we can't be wasteful with it. So Russia is going to try to be aggressive. This area of USA and her income, our gains, our values. Well, then asteroid Moscow is going to wake up and get a kick in the teeth from transit Eris. You know, the F around and find out asteroid, well, dwarf planet, Aries sister. There's going to be a fight about money in the United States that has to do with the Russia. F around and find out. Go ahead. Go ahead. F around and find out. I can't wait for Holly Coleman's asteroids. That's going to be fun. I love her story. I just love reading about this stuff. So, okay. I need to take a 5-minute break. Everybody take 5 minutes. I need to erase this. You know what? I'll take care of that when I get back. 5-minute break. Okay. I am going to throw this away. Be back. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Don't take my little clock with me. Just 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, let me make sure I have what I need. Okay. There was that. There was that. That's what it was, December 20th. The Senate approved Charles Flynn during that new moon, Sagittarius. You guys, I found my thing to wipe off the board. Look at this. Amelia's rose. This is so Amelia's rose. My rose blooming here. She got this for me for like house cleaning. So I don't like to clean houses, but I'll do this. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. So this is so awesome. I love it. This Okay. I think we're at about 5 minutes, you guys. We're going to do this next. I'm going to take off my coat. I'm thinking Amelia Rose kind of like is missing the limelight. Like, how much Leo did she have in her? Right? I mean, it's the same color. Come on now. Come on now. It's so funny. Okay. So I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? I don't know. How are you guys doing? Okay. The cat wants to attack the screen dish. Shanlynn, I got this from my aunt. I think it was, it might have been like a bridal shower type of gift. So, yeah. You know what? Yeah. I didn't have any toys for the cat upstairs. So I took this thing out and it was like, oh my God, give it to me. And I'm like, you know what? Don't touch this. Oh, those are my, yes, lucky girl. Those are my C-bands, are my Wonder Woman wristbands. I'm going to have to like add some like little glitter to it. This seems like it would be easy to make though, you guys. You just have, it's like a gardening glove with, I don't know how you put this on there, but they're just little yarn pom-poms, you know, sewn in. This would be really easy to make, but I only make bows. Speaker, I did not notice that, but that is not her nature. So I don't know what that's about, but let's keep that discussion elsewhere, okay? Okay. And, Mystic Jet, Dusty Rose. Okay. Here we go. So let's just do a quick reading on that. And then we'll get to the Taroscope, okay? So Stacy had the magic card. So we're going to do the Crow Tarot. I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forward. So for our group here, this is about the cards to keep in mind for us as a whole, where we need to watch our blind spots, what we're clearing out, etc. Why is this backwards now? Okay. So let's throw some cards. So Stacy has the magic card. We'll do the Crow Tarot. The magic card, what is the message you have for all of us? As we head into this new moon. What is it that you want to let us know? Magic. You guys, we've gotten through hell. This has to do with your gifts. This has to do with your gifts. Maybe we've all forgotten. So that magic card, the Queen of Wands. Using your feminine strength and leadership, your special love that only you can deliver, to stand proudly, to use that as leadership, you guys. Our love becomes leadership. I want to do problem, solution, action. Okay? Problem, solution, action. Our love is leadership. Problem, solution, action, action. This is inhibited young energy. Oh, our young people. Our young people. I feel like these are our kids who need to be in school, who are scared, been through so much this past year, really timid and inhibited. The King of Pentacles, all the damage that Don Julio has done. So it is asking all of us with the Magic card, past problem. We have the Six of Pentacles. Things were not fair for these kids this past year. We did the best we did trying to keep balance. There's still a sense of balance and recognizing charity, being charitable, other people. The former was about only a select few. Are our kids part of that select few? This is the Two of Pentacles reversed right now. Things are totally unbalanced. This is about taking our feminine leadership, our love. We have to focus on getting things righted, getting the ship righted. Yes, absolutely. Because we're going to head into spring. We want to have proper footing. So whatever is unbalanced in your lives right now, you guys, this is what needs tending to. Your leadership, your length, your strength, your inspiration. Action. Nine of Wands. Breaking down barriers. Whatever barriers have been built up with young people, young girls in your lives, the action is to break down those barriers. Breaking down the arguments. Conspiracy people. That's what conspiracy people. We've lost our balance. This is where our love, our leadership is needed. That is powerful. Thank you, Stacy. Magic. We're going to work our magic in that regard. Okay. Pammee had the 10. I wish I didn't put those cards away. Where are they? Nope. I shuffled all those. So Pammee had the 10 of Wands for us going forward as this energy is. Oh, are we a mess with the 10 of Wands? What did the 10 of Wands do to us? Huge heavy burdens. We're getting some relief from our burdens. Everything that's been piled upon us. What's the most important thing for us with the burdens that we've been carrying and releasing through this last lunation and going forward with the new moon? This is cleaning up stuff. I love that Pisces does very well with healing. So this past year has been a very misfortunate time. It's been full of burdens. There are loose ends to pick up and clean up. There are things we've just let go that we haven't wanted to look at or tend to. Those things. Problem. Nope. Problem. This is a solution. This is the action going forward. The sun, your eminence, the goals that we were not able to achieve this year. Everything got shut down. It's time to fill ourselves up, you guys. We're ready to be filled up. Don't let the missing out on goals hide or disguise or deceive you into the fact that you're ready to be filled up. We have more than enough, okay? Oh, there you go. Those 10 of Wands. So part of trying to release our burdens is recognizing everything that was placed upon us. And we broke. We absolutely broke this past year. Almost. The solution to that words matter, words hurt. The assault on our, oh, I just got it. The overwhelm, the assault on the nervous system that has been pushed upon women, having to get everything done, and this massive information age that has just come towards us, leaving us overwhelmed. This is the message about overwhelm, is to limit that. I will tell you, this past month, because the Aquarius new moon is a Scorpio, really had me digging in my 4th house of home. I turned away from a lot of social media. I didn't know what was going on. That overwhelm, like, basically evaporated. So, where do our thoughts and ideas serve us in our lives? What's going to be the best use of our love to our thoughts and ideas? And what swords are we willing to lay down to move forward in action? The 5 of Cups. So, the disappointments. This feels like it's about getting really real with yourself and just kind of assessing the situation and where we are in the moment. Don't focus on this disappointment. You got 2 cups filled up over here. Turn around. Turn yourself around. Let that stuff, the Pisces new moon is going to heal this stuff. You don't owe it an explanation or anything. Just turn around. Look at that. Look at that. It's waiting for you. It's balanced. Okay. I'm going to save Patti and Carmen your cards for this TAROTSCOPE. Okay. But heading into this, those were the things that we needed to do. Okay. I like that. That just felt like really responsible like. Okay. So we're going to lay out this TAROTSCOPE. How are you guys doing? Hi, you guys. Yes, we're totally strong. So much time to make up for. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad, Connie, that spoke to you. A lot of moms are experiencing this. Yeah, moms, take care of ourselves. And the USA moon is on the ascendant. The moon is the feminine, the mother-child relationship. It is, and children are right there, rising ahead of the USA moon. It's almost like follow the lead of your children because they need a lot of healing too, and we're the only ones that can be the leadership for them with that. The dishes can wait, except for me. You know what I mean? This is going to be a time. And the thing is, you have nothing to figure out. The beauty is that this new moon Pisces is so supportive. It's going to take care of those things just over time and with ease. It's like all of a sudden you wake up and it's like, oh my God, that's gone. You know, and our kids really, really, really need us. Really need us. They needed us long ago. But, you know, we're all trying to recuperate from Orange Holio. They need to recuperate too with leadership. This has been such a confusing time. Okay. So let's put this here. Okay, so now we're going to do the TAROTSCOPE. You know, where I take this lunation, this beautiful lunation at 5:21 a.m. I lay out, ooh, look what's on the top. Part of fortune, wheel of fortune increase. Just like that. Just like that. You know, we make too much of this. It's hard. Feeling overwhelmed is not normal, you guys. Feeling stressed out is not normal. Strive for normalcy. And it's like a habit that we're going to have to do again. I find myself, because it's getting warmer, having to get in the habit, go outside. You know, it's a whole brand new world out there, a whole brand new world. But let's clean up our stuff. This Pisces lunation, we're still cleaning up. We are cleaning ourselves up before we make ourselves shiny brand new for Aries season. Because you guys, this first day of spring, the new moon in Aries, I can't wait for it. It's going to be so amazing. Okay. Yes, healing the PTSD. And we'll come back. We will do, you know, I don't know when, but we will do our contracts. And I will probably just keep incorporating new moon contracts throughout the entire lunation, because this is such heavy energy that we need to manage and bridge into for this 2021. This year will get easier as in terms of the year and the zodiacal year. Good night, Michael Grant. Thank you. Oh no. Whew. Also, keep feeding your body, your heart needed minerals, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin C. Saturn is in Aquarius. It is going to put demands on the heart, and those are heart-related vitamins, okay? Also, Pisces is about the immune system. Do the things you need to do to strengthen your immune system. Okay. First house. Who are we, Miss America? First house. Secret. Over DC. Ooh, boy, I can feel clashing already happening. Clash, clash, boom, boom, boom. Oh my God. Whatever's going on in the skies of DC, it is heavy. Where is this? Public servants. Wow. We have Leo here in the 6th house. This is home. It's our leader. Biden is there with, going to be very active with public servants and military, intelligence. Now, okay, I have one last thing I want to say about this in terms of weather. For those of you, especially Sagittarius, if your rising or sun sign is there, I will also say Gemini, but mostly Sagittarius, because when you put Sagittarius in the first house, here's Pisces. Pisces is loaded up with moisture, flooding, water. If you do not have a flood insurance plan, I really encourage you to maybe consider that. If you're in an area that's already predicted to get storms, please reinforce whatever is leaking in your house or how water is getting in. Please clean up those wet spots. If your basement is prone to flooding, please just get your stuff off the ground so your stuff doesn't get ruined. Please think about your valuables, and if you have water damage coming in, how they need to be protected and where you want them to be, okay? This arrangement right here, oh my God, especially with, oh my God, and Mars is in here, there's going to be a lot of wicked weather-related stuff and just water, lots of water. It's going to be humid. It's going to be warmer, but it is just, it's really, you know, I don't have words. Okay, so on the Ascendant in DC, oh wait, that goes like that. There's that solar eclipse revolution card again. Look at all this. I told you there's so much stuff happening here. Pen. it's so interesting how the Mar-a-Lago horoscope like shadows what's going on in Washington, D.C. And you know, USA, our midheaven is right up here. In the first house, Saturn, truth, reversed. So I think what's happening in the skies, this is America with Wuhan Asteroid is really battling for the truth. So this said to go to the 10th house. What's happening here in this 10th house? 12, 11, 10. Void, of course, missing moon. Now, what is missing? This is two things. The moon void, of course, is when, here's the moon. It's going to go around the zodiac in this lunation. As it gets to later degrees, like it's right here, you know, of each sign, it goes what's called void of course. If it passes these planets and it's no longer aspecting them, the moon is void. It can't do anything. The former guy would use this to stage things or fill in the gaps of a narrative. This last lunation, we had it over here, but it was like we were waiting to fill in the gaps of our Justice Department and have Garland confirmed. So there's going to be missing gaps of the law. This is Sagittarius, lands far away, law enforcement, the Justice Department. I think Garland is going to get in there and we're going to find out stuff is missing. Okay. Secret. Why is this here? This is kind of like a card for surveillance. Donald had this last quarter moon here, I think. That's surveillance. I'm almost feeling like a back channel. The secret back channel. I don't know what that is. So we have water element, sensing. That's a secret. Here's a hidden enemy. Oh. Holy crap. So this card usually is Donald, like, I believe someone's going to help me. I've got a secret. It's going to work out. I believe in my alliances. This is the hidden enemy. In this last quarter moon with him, USA had it down here, and it was reversed. I don't believe. I can't help but think that this is that mystery bomb girl guy. Oh, man. 11th house, friends, wishes, dreams, networks, alliances, people that help you, science. Oh, man. You guys, what the trickery is going on here? So usually this is like when the other guy was in office and this card would show up around here. That was the nature of Vlad making, decisions for the executive office and calling the shots. Or Donald expecting him to take care of something. It's reversed. In the last quarter moon, Donald had this up here and lands far away. Something got turned over. Maybe there's missing information. This is about the rusher, I think, and it's also going to be related to the Justice Department. This is reversed. Again, maybe it's our allies or networks. They see what we don't see. Now remember, where this is Pisces lunation, deception, disillusionment, illusory. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the 9th house, lands far away. Putin's house. You have Scorpio on the cusp. Oh, man. So, when we see this card, Mars Force, most recently under Biden, when it was down here, is when we struck some of the Iranian or Iranian-friendly militias. Remember, he ordered those attacks. There's so much going on with like warring and stuff, like even in Africa, again in the Middle East, we've got like who's turning against Turkey. It's like Israel, Italy, and Cyprus. We're trying to show a force in an exercise today against Turkey. This is lands far away. It's also law enforcement. God, I hope they strike with indictments. But this, here you go. Here's Mars. I bet when this Mars advances, oh, I hope. Okay, so this Mars is 6 degrees from the lower heaven of Washington, D.C. Keep an eye on this because when it goes under, there might be some sort of attack. That's what Mars does. It's going to strike the gravitational force underneath the United States, and there's a north node. So it's inevitable whatever is happening here, and it's going to originate overseas or with law enforcement. Maybe we strike them with a counter hacking thing. That could be. I don't know what day Mars is 11 Gemini, but put it on your calendar. 8th house, shared resources. We've got Libra on the cusp. Guess who that is? Grand Cross Provoker. Don Julio. The Provoker. Now, if this is in shared resources, taxes, payments, money laundering, I feel like this is him. Quid pro quo. Provoke this for me, I'll pay you this. Doing favors for one another to provoke things. This is the secret. Again, maybe paying off for U.S. policy. 7th house, partners. Our partners or open adversaries. We've got George Washington is holding down the fort, you guys. This is usually we the people. Yay! Part of fortune increase. Oh, we're getting paid. The rescue plan. So this is the Wheel of Fortune card in the astrology part of. Remember, you guys, this is based on a mathematical equation. There is math. The Wheel of Fortune card is based on math. So part of fortune, increase. We're getting an increase. 6th house, public servants. We've got U.S. here with Biden. What does this mean? Cancer. The last lunation, Donald had this here on what he was defending. Cancer, I feel. I don't know if he felt like people were on his side still. Cancer, I feel. Everyone's in love with me. They're not. Maybe this is his influence on the 6th house of public servants and our defense. He set people up. He set people up with Defense Department. Especially if that Charles Flynn is active right now from that eclipse on December 14th. Fifth house of the sun. President Biden is going to own his butt again. I love it. This is the second time this card has shown up in Biden's short term so far, 53 days now, of owning income gains values. Yes, he did. What are you going to own? Moscow, heiress. F around and find out, Moscow. Okay. Well, what is that about? Income gains values. Mercury retrograde reinvention. I feel like we have evidence for something against, and again, someone is trying to reinvent the narrative. It's not going to work. What we thought was one thing that the prior administration did, it was another, and it had to do with money, and Biden's gonna, he's coming to collect. Fourth house, USA defenses. This is what's getting interesting. Holy shit, you guys. This is Donald. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do that. USA defenses are defending itself against everything he did. Donald is in trouble. I'm telling you guys. Oh my God. Third. Okay. First house body. This one has been a little confusing. So this is underneath the horizon. These cards are beneath the horizon. We don't know what's happening. We can't see what's happening because this is the skies over DC. Okay. Oh, so we only have these planets here that we can see, but they're also in our blind spot because they're in the 12th house of secrets. It's like going to be a month full of speculation. But this first house body, I keep getting that bomber person. Oh my God. I wonder, to cover up the truth? Does something happen to that person? There's a strike here to cover up the truth? I don't know. That's just what came to mind. Crazy. Okay. Let me check in with you guys. How are you doing? I hope Weiselman is. 14 Gemini Mars is on Sunday the 28th. Sunday, March 28th. So that's going to be a week into spring. A week into spring. The sun... what is that? And so that's a week into spring. That, you guys, so that puts that right. Okay. March 28th puts this Mars right here for a strike. Something's going to happen. It's going to conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer, the wound here. This has always been Donald's wound. It's also our collective wound. Someone's in trouble, you guys. And it has to do with the first house of identity and who we are. This is very interesting. Okay, so let's... No, I need smaller cards. Let me go back in there. I'm going to use this one. Okay. Oh, 10 of Cups. Happy family. Let's lay out these tarot cards for this new moon in Pisces. And what's happening in DC. For entertainment purposes only. Yes. Tuesday the 23rd. Oh, Tuesday the 23rd is 11 Gemini Mars. So then that takes us to 2 degrees Aries. Which is going to be in square to... No, that's still in the 10th house. I don't know. Oh, what am I doing here? Sorry, I'm shedding. Are your dogs shedding? Your cat? Because the seasons are turning over? It's like, holy cow. I wasn't ready for this. Okay. Tarot. What should we expect with this new moon Pisces? Notice most of the planets are here with the Ascendant. Who we are, it's all on this side. We're not having any conflicts over here. This stuff is going to be a breeze. Wow. There you go. This is what is feeding this chart. Justice overturned. The High Priestess. All those freaking Russia secrets. This justice reversed. Usually this way has shown up as Putin's justice. I think this is the damage that's been done to the Justice Department and what we are going to find out that would explain kind of like the Saturn truth card reversed. Saturn, Jupiter, in Aquarius has restructured the 12th house for Pisces in and of itself. It is bringing a lot of stability and clarity. The way the sun is with Venus and Neptune combust, it's burning off the fog and haze and confusion. And what we see, we might not like. Oh, okay, I just got a hit to do the reading on the next card. Okay, I'm running out of space. I am being told, Patti, the Hierophant. So what does this have to do with justice and the High Priestess? As we all head in to this new moon of Pisces, we as a nation are dealing with truth overturned, High Priestess. So this is what you're doing with your energies, you guys. How we're handling our energies with the Russia, truth overturned, and our Justice Department. There's a problem, there's a solution, and there's action to take. What's this about? Regarding the government, the Hierophant. So this is the Two of Wands reversed. Usually that's a successful plan, putting it out there. You've had some success on things that you've wanted to do with leadership and fire. The government, I just feel like, is getting gummed up with what the prior person did to stop us somehow. In the past, we have a problem. What happened in the past? Aha! So we have the Ten of Wands reversed, releasing our burdens. That was Pammee. Hi, Pammee. How you doing? Judgments, heartbreak, betrayal. There's judgments coming down, actions that were taken. These are massive, massive judgments. Someone's burdens are being eased to have less judgment. This has been really stressful for us, you guys, going back and forth, back and forth. Past, so much fighting. So much fighting. Fighting everywhere. Solution, the Two of Cups, coming to an agreement. So for all of us, our plans have been stopped in our tracks. There's been so much fighting. We've judged one another. It's time to put those judgments down. It'll ease the burden. Find something. Find a fresh new agreement. Something. That's the solution to the action to create your magic. Okay? So this pain that we're going through with our government, we have to acknowledge these things. Pisces is going to do a lot of the heavy duty work for us to just cleanse this crap away. But make sure you're available with your emotions and a whole heart to let magic be part of your signature. Hang on to your magical qualities. We don't want those weaponized. We don't want those exploited. Okay. So yes, we can. We can do this. Okay, I'm told to wait on the Knight of Swords. Okay. So we're dealing with our government. The truth being reversed through a Justice Department. We're finding out all these secrets with the Russia. Because the secret we have... Oops, let me put this away. The Five of Pentacles. I almost feel like this is immigration. These are agencies where we were supposed to use money for one thing and we did it for another. Pentacles. What else do we have here? Secret and the hidden enemy. We have Three of Cups reversed. This is, again, all that triangulating. Russia, China, Donald. North Korea, Russia, China. Turkey, Russia, China. This is the hidden enemy, the Three of Cups reversed. Oh my God, this just feels really gross. I feel like we're wading into the disgustingness of the former. Ew. Ugh. Oh, okay. 11th house. Hopes, wishes, friends, networks. Seven of Swords. Stealing something, getting away with it, reversed. Forfeiture. So, Sagittarius, I see, was reversed. Russia, I think, is going to have to forfeit some things. What's crowning Washington, D.C.? The 10th house. The Chariot, how things got moved. Things that were missing and got moved. The law is causing us to forfeit some things. There's going to be so much disinformation out there, you guys. I think they're already starting on it. Now, this I didn't know what to do with this card. 9th house lands far away. Law enforcement. 7 Pentacles. So, I think this is like Donald's mercenaries, his Proud Boys, his MAGAs. This is on its side because only half of them are being dealt with. He has a huge investment in them. There might be more to come, but we're kind of... Our Justice Department is having a hard time keeping up with all of it. Shared resources, the provoker with China. This is my China card. Asia. Moneyed news, because Biden's going to own them. We the people, we get a big increase with leadership. Hooray. Biden's on our side. It's just so weird to have someone on our side and helping us out, and we're not just, you know, kind of hanging out there. 6th house, public servants. Cancer, I feel. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so the Seven of Cups card reverse came up last night with George Washington in how he snuffed out the bombs from being detonated. Public servants. You guys, something is coming out with the GOP and January 6th. The secrets are coming out. The decision's been made. Things are moving along. 5th house of the sun, the Queen of Wands. Biden is owning Russia. Queens are nations. Donald always had the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Rods, as the ultimate leadership. Biden owns them. And we're taking our own leadership. 4th house defense. Well, here you go. Gemini, I think usually this is done wholly. This is what I think I'm going to do. To handicap, create misfortune here. Our defense against what he did. Is it time to retaliate for what he did? Why do I have all these cards over here? 3rd house, communications. Holy crap. Endings. First body. Covering up a death. Ending. Russia. Oh my gosh. Ending Russia's reign of, what are they, extrajudicial killings? They don't want this found out. I have 2 cards here in the second house. 2 of Wands. What did we, was that with the magic? Putting a plan out there to hang on no matter what. So, this has everything to do with Trump Russia, you guys. Man, I hope that means someone is getting served. Let me write these down. Did I write these down? Okay, this is a big mess. I need to move some of this out of the way. Second house, Mercury. 2 Pentacles. Nope. 2 Wands. 4 Pentacles. First house body. Death reversed. This is very interesting because look at that Mars. Are they trying to hold off on whacking someone? This is Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is Queen of Wands. I can't wait for Mercury to leave Aquarius. I just can't do this anymore. King of Wands. This is the Moon. And 7 of Pentacles. Chariot. 7 Swords reversed. Someone's and we have the 3 of Cups reversed here. Oops, I have a missing card. Well, I'll figure that out later. I need to get this out of the way because it's just too much in my space. Okay, let's do these last 2. The Knight of Swords. I was wondering if we were going to see the Knight of Swords here. So, Carmen had the Knight of Swords. Uh-oh, what is going on here? Ooh, I'm way behind. Sweet dreams. Okay. Good night, Mystic Janet. Yeah, the wind is absolutely howling. You guys, I am telling you, be prepared for whatever is coming across with this weather. It is going to be wicked. And in about 2 weeks, it's going to be nasty too. Each quarter moon, we're going to, it is going to be tough. Okay, so, Tarot, Carmen drew the Knight of Swords. For all of us, reversed. Usually this is like a war path or extreme aggression. What does that mean for us healing? Okay. We're a mess. Okay, what does that mean for us healing? What do we need to tend to with this Knight of Swords? It's also our intelligence agency. What is this about? The problem. On the bottom. There's that 10 of Wands again, releasing our burdens. This is part of releasing our burdens. We got to get through with this Knight of Swords reversed. There's that 2 of Wands reversed from the government. Holy cow, what is going on? She had the Knight of Swords. We have So the collective, the high priestess is all the secrets, the veil that's been lifted. It's been freaking lifted, you guys, and it's a mess. I'm just getting, you need to just shield your aura. This reinforcement of your auras, you guys, because it's going to get really ugly now. They're already with the misinformation it's almost like not being able to tell which side is up. So watch Press Secretary Psaki's press conference every day. That's the clearest news you will get every day. The problem, Russia is not so strong. It has made areas of our government weak. It has weakened us in knowing who we truly are. Getting back to normal, we want to get back to normal. It's weird. It's weak. That was the design, the purpose of Russia's information war on us. I can't believe I haven't buffered yet. The solution? You guys, remember? This was part of our magic. To get going with that, get the balance of information. This and that. No matter what, keep your balance is the solution. Out of our weakness, we can get our balance. This is the hope and optimism leading to... So the Ace of Swords reversed are lies, attacks, weaponized information, but it's falling back down. The Knight of Swords reversed. What is this about? Ace of Swords reversed what? The Five of Pentacles. I think that was in the House of Secrets. The assault on our agencies. The Knight of... I think this is hacking. All the secrets are going to come out. Russia has our information. It has made our agencies weak. We have to stay focused and on track. This also happens to us with our personal information because they have so much of our data. You know, maybe get those apps off your phone. Give your mobile device a little cleanse. Shut it down every night. Disconnect from your internet. You know, your router. You know, boot up the next day. Ace of Swords, the lies, the assault on our institutions. So this is the action to take. Knowing the lies. Protecting our institutions. Oh, shots in arms. Vaccinations. We need to get to the bottom and the truth about the plan and how we are going to heal as a nation from COVID. So being COVID responsible in our decisions that we make, because the High Priestess, this is the moon. It's also a little bit of Pisces in here. Your immune system, you guys, that's it. Don't let your guard down with your immune system and how you take care of yourself, okay? So this is your Pisces new moon. I hope you got the information you needed going forward. It's going to be a good month. It's going to be good. Things are going to be thrown at us, but hey, we've been through 2020, been there, done that. We're not scared. We're here, okay? So, how are you guys doing? Thank you, thank you. Yes, go Merrick Garland. So, thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody, for coming. One day at a time. This is good. Feel good. It's good to feel good. It's normal and natural to feel good. It's normal and natural to have friendly people. It's normal and natural for us to get back, but going forward and reprioritizing, okay? Thanks, you guys. Have a good evening. Good night, Pammee Sue. Good night, Bonnie Douglas. Thank you, Carmen. Yep, we are strong. You know what, T-Barb, we're not going to write wishes tonight. I'm burnt out. We have the new moon tomorrow. I would encourage you to use this information to clarify what you need cleaning up as a whole. And at some point this weekend, I will come out and do the new moon contracts. I don't know when that is. I am going to go by the seat of my pants here because that's when I go and we get the best information, okay? Stay safe. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Holly. Can't wait for it. Thank you, T-Barb. Okay, good night, Nancy Lee. Good night, Cartomancy. Good night. Have a great evening.